The measurements taken inside this wind tunnel could hold the key to making wind power a viable, cost-effective energy source in the future. Professor Doug Adams and a team of engineers from Vanderbilt University have fitted these wind turbines with sensors. He says he wants to hear the turbines talk to each other.
We put sensors in the blades. These are called inertial sensors. They're like the sensor in your steering wheel, okay? But they're just a lot more sensitive than that. And we use that sensor to track the motion, to do motion tracking of the blade, but also monitor what we call the dynamic response. So every time a blade moves, right, we're monitoring it. And that tells us something about that conversation that's happening from one turbine to the next.
That conversation, says Adams, could give his team clues on how the wake effect of one turbine influences the performance of another. He says the changes in a single turbine's efficiency due to wake effect is minute, but in a wind farm that has 100 turbines, those tiny changes could add up significantly.
We think we could lower the cost of maintenance by 2 to 3 cents per kilowatt hour. That is a game changer from a standpoint of the viability of wind energy. It starts to be absolutely competitive with the fossil fuels that we rely on today, right? Without subsidies, it starts to become cost competitive.
Using computer algorithms, Adams and his team process the data and use it to generate models and adjust the rotors of the turbine to compensate for wake effect and increase its efficiency. Even more promising, he says, is that these real-time adjustments can significantly decrease the fatigue load on the turbine and extend its lifespan.
So if we eliminate or reduce those fatigue loads, we can make them last for much longer. So instead of 15 years, let's say, it's lasting 25 years.
Adams says his models will increase the productivity of established wind farms while helping design future farms that produce more electricity with fewer turbines. Another piece of the puzzle, he says, that will ultimately drive down the cost of wind energy.